My favorite food is probably spaghetti.
I love the new Star Wars. They're doing great on them.
My favorite type of pizza of all time would be Hawaiian pizza. It takes a certain amount of intelligence to enjoy fresh pineapple on a slice of pizza.
The moment I realized and kind of looked at myself and was like, what am I doing? Is when I'm with my boyfriend, I'm with my friends. One of them's having a seizure on the ground, my other friend's overdose, going to the hospital.
My dad tried to commit suicide when I was there, and that just led to a lot of stress, heartache. Weed made me feel like I was escaping reality in a way. I just really didn't care anymore.
I started using in about 5th grade. Freshman year, I had a really bad coke addiction.
So before I started this job, I knew very little about addiction at all. And I remember one of my first days in Spokane when I went, I was scared to death. And I sat down with a group of clients and they were doing poetry and they were drawing. And it was some of the most talented art that I had ever seen in my life. And that kind of clicked in my head that these kids aren't scary. These are just kids who were dealt a bad hand and had unfortunate circumstances, and they just really needed someone to care about them.
They listen to me when I ask them to do something, or I give them some advice, or I step in the room and I have a real talk with them. I know I'm getting through to them. I know it may take 4 or 5 or 6 times to actually get that idea into their head and stick there, but I know that they are listening, and that's what makes me come back to work every day.
It's a place where I can practice skills that I have never learned before. It's amazing what this place can do.
I was involved at Daybreak in relapse prevention. Like, it actually made me want to learn more about myself.
When I first got to Daybreak, I thought it was gonna be the weirdest experience of my life. It was actually really, really cool. Everybody was open, they were friendly, they were honest about everything.
Daybreak is a phenomenal resource for the community in that they will take in teenage addicts and give them a hope for the future. So if we can take these teenagers and keep them from becoming adult IV drug users, their life expectancy and life quality of life will be tremendously better.
I learned so much more about myself, and it's a safe place where I can change my thinking process, you know? It's a place where I can practice skills that I have never learned before.
Things that are keeping me sober today are keeping my relationships, having life skills, way to cope with peer pressure or any obstacle that comes towards me, and my future.
The treatment that we offer to our adolescents is the best treatment in the state. Right now, a lot of times they say they feel trapped. They feel like they're struggling to find something to work towards besides getting out.
When I wasn't sober, with my bad grades, I wanted to still go to college, but I definitely did not know how I would be able to go through that with terrible grades.
At first, I wondered what am I gonna do now? Like, is there anything else out there that's fun besides drugs?
When kids get bored and they got a lot of energy, they do a lot of stuff they're not supposed to. But it's not because they're bad kids, it's because they have all this energy and they have nowhere to direct it.
They really don't know, 1, what their potential is, and 2, what's out there for them.
While we were working on constructing the facility here in Southwest Washington, we were implementing a program in Spokane called Paths to Prosperity.
I was there when the Paths to Prosperity program began, and I'm extremely excited for it to be coming to the Brush Prairie location because I think it is going to completely elevate our level of treatment that we can provide to our clients.
The Paths to Prosperity program has brought incredible joy and life experience to the girls. They've been able to do everything from participate in equine therapy to engage in numerous outdoor activities that they've become passionate about: snowshoeing, hiking, ropes courses. We've been able to connect them to a variety of professionals in the community and work sites where they're learning about everything from engineering to careers in education and technology. What we know works for young people in terms of building resilience is introducing them to things that they are good at. Every time that we give young people an opportunity to explore a variety of different skills, vocations, recreational opportunities, we inspire them to understand that there's so much that they can do in life that doesn't involve using substances.
There was this Build-A-Bear event back right about Christmas time, and every single one of these teenage boys were so into this program. Well, at the end of the event, they didn't really want to leave. They just wanted to hang out there and keep doing what they're doing. Like I said, they grab on anything they can that's negative or positive, and I really just want to be able to show these kids positive things to grab onto.
I'm going to pursue getting my GED. I'm going to look into going to college at Central Washington University for music education.
See myself pursuing and being a diesel mechanic.
I want to be a professor. I want to get my PhD.
All of these opportunities have helped us retain kids in our programs that have resulted in a 97% completion rate, which is the highest in the state, and have given us an opportunity to build an alumni network of graduates who are successfully participating in their lives and their communities. It's time to bring that to Southwest Washington.